Hey guys, what's happening? And welcome back to the episode of FPL Kopi Talks, where two gentlemen come together to speak about a game we love, Fantasy Premier League. It's game week 2, done and dusted. I'm Ano, the FPL casual, and with me, my buddy.
I'm Lukman, the sensible one. How's it going, brother?
It's good. It's a good week, bruv. How about you, man?
Okay lah. Busy weekend. Busy weekend lah.
What
How
do you
about
do
you?
over your weekend, man?
Family stuff.
Football?
Family stuff. I
I
got
think
tired.
just a quick one. This fixtures this weekend quite good. Quite decent. I think the games were spread out quite evenly. There were some good games to watch at 7:30, 10, and then on the weekend.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
I feel like it's a decent fixture. We should keep this. We should keep as in EPL should keep this if you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Enjoyed my football plenty, man.
Really?
How about yourself? Did you catch any of the games?
I catch most of the games. The 10 p.m. one I watched. The early kickoff I missed it, but I rewatched most of the games that I didn't catch live. So yeah, I did watch a lot of highlights. I watched most of the games. Liverpool especially. It was a good game, even though it was quite late.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, let's get into this pod proper. If you're listening to this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification, because on Thursday we'll be going live, and that's where we'll be answering some of your questions live, as well as on our Telegram group chat. If you're listening to this on Spotify, don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating, because all of your support is greatly appreciated.
Also, if you haven't joined our Telegram group, do join, where we are running an FPL prize mini league where the league code is pinned on the Telegram channel. All right, let's dive right in. Let's dive right in. Get comfortable
Bro,
and
just a quick one.
join.
Just a quick one, before we go into the thing. I think just for you listeners out there, this afternoon, we just got suspended on our IG account on suspicious of what you call it, fraud account. I think Lokman speaking like a robot on his reels.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
But
No,
why did we
you
get?
getting
Do you know
better.
why?
Huh?
Do you know why
No idea.
we?
Probably because I suspect that because we use a bit of Chat GPT in the comment, in the in the captions. Probably lah. That's my suspicion.
All right.
But yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive right in. This is episode 161, Game Week 2 review. Call your jets. Let's get into it.
Invite you to embrace this pivotal weekend in the race to be the champions of the Premier League.
You're listening to FPL Kopi Talks. Arguably the best FPL podcast in Singapore.
It was never a debate.
It was always a debate.
It was always a debate.
All right, welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, we're done and dusted with Game Week 2. It's pretty quick, these first 2 weeks of football.
Yeah.
Felt like forever for the season to start, and when it start, I think it's pretty fast fire. What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah. I think the build up was quite long because we've been potting quite early, right? The preseason, so the wait was long, but yeah, it's speeding up.
It's quite nice. And I'm liking this 2-pot format as well. So we got some time, quick one to discuss the game week, and then a bit more information to discuss our plans for the new game week as well. And as usual,
But usually the you want to intro the segment, bro?
okay. And as usual, we start off with Tall, Grande, and Venti. This is where both of us put our highly opinionated, biased view of the game week rating. So it could be purely FPL, it could be a mixture of the football that we saw on display, it could be many things. But one thing is for sure, that this review is purely opinionated and highly biased. So usually we start with the player with the lower point, and I think Lokman, you've got the honors again for this week. I'll leave it to you to give me your game week ratings.
Solanke was injured, so that was very last minute. Even our Thursday night pod was too late. Sorry, it was too early to mention it. But yeah, I did sell Solanke before Muniz's price rise on Saturday morning, so I did it on Friday night.
Nice, I think so. Very nice.
Solanke to Muniz, one free transfer, not ideal. My game week was not ideal. 68 points. I got a red arrow, even though I was at 4 million. A lot of things didn't go my way. A lot of 50-50s. A lot of Yeah, so quickly, just my team. Henderson in goal, Trent, Robinson, Munoz, Saka, and Kunku, Eze, Jota, Muniz, Captain Haaland, and Isa. I was 40% on Thursday night on triple captaining, but I thought like I didn't want to overthink it lah. So I thought I just covered out lah. I covered out lah. I shouldn't done it lah.
You did, man. You did, man.
And
Could have
also,
been a different game week.
yeah. FYI, if you want to, we also have a video that shows my team on screen. So if you guys what hearing on Spotify, right, you can see my team on screen. So yeah, so my game week, so my team won Liverpool. You know, alone. I thought that was a very very no frills, no fast performance. Like not in danger at all. I felt very comfortable. Except when Salah scored, I didn't on Salah. I didn't really celebrate the second goal. But other than that, the football was good. Was good. It was pretty good. The menu game was good. I didn't watch it live, but I thought the whole weekend was pretty good. So my ratings, I'm still upbeat. I'm still upbeat from even though I have a bad game week because it's still early. My
Yeah,
gaming
it
one,
is.
my gaming rating was 5.5. I think I'll equal it at 5.5 out of 10. That will be my rating for the game week.
5.5 out of 10 for our main man, Lukman. I think pretty decent. I think okay lah, 5.5, no improvements, but pretty decent game week. As for me, I think I did pretty decently as well. I did the same. So I had Solanke, he's injured, and I think in the app itself they show that he's out for at least the second week of September. But I
Did you
think
say that? Or the
the
app said that?
and the app said I think 15 September or something like that, the projected date. But I think the press conference from what's his name?
Big Inch.
Big Inch, he stated something like a bit earlier than that. It looked like a shorter.
He said international
long,
break
right?
or something. So I assume they will be out for 2 and 3. That's why I saw him. Because he mentioned the international break.
But I mean the game said like probably game week 4, game week 5.
Okay.
But I think it's a bit earlier than that. But anyway, I think same like Lokman. When the news got in, I was pretty sure that if Solanke price did not drop, then at least the other strikers were going to increase. You get what I mean? The substitute goods were probably going to rise. It was a tough decision between Muniz, whom everyone was getting in. I think if you were to write the template, that would be the move that I would have gone. But I decided to go on. It could be a Yao Pedro, Welbeck, or
Yeah, Pedro,
Vardy.
Welbeck, or Vardy.
All at 5.5 million. So I wanted to keep 2 million in the pocket lah. So basically, I think like I want to redistribute the funds from up front to probably in defense or in my midfield, especially with Kunku right now. So I went with Vardy, a bit of a sentimental choice. I think he's scoring in the first game week. He's on penalties. He seems to be starting under the new manager at Leicester. And he's got some proven goal scoring record in the Premier League despite his age. So I went a bit with that sentimental move. And I wasn't too sure, like, the Yao Pedro Welbeck rotation risk as well. I thought Vardy would be a nice shot. So I went with that. I think none of the other strikers actually returned apart from Haaland, right? This week.
No, Pedro. Pedro returned.
Yeah, Yao Pedro, except Yao Pedro, yeah. So but Yao Pedro came in clutch, I would say.
Yeah, he did,
anyway, that being said, 75 points this week. Small green arrow all around. I think but in the FPL Kopi Talks League, wow, there's a red arrow that shows how competitive our league is, man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So in goal I have Henderson, who with Crystal Palace being a shadow of a defensive unit they were at the tail end of last season. Alexander Arnold 6 points, clean sheet. Surprised that they kept 2 clean sheets so far. Something refreshing. Robinson with the assist. Remember last spot I said I had a very low expectation of Mikulenko for 1 point, and he kind of under-delivered on that one. But again, Brainworth out. I think Everton defense looked a bit shambolic. I don't know how you move from like one of the top clean sheets in the league to conceding 7 goals in 2 games, man. I think it's something that I'll consider moving forward. But I think I'm just gonna hold on to him first and see how it goes. In midfield, I've got Eze, Smith Rowe, who finally returned second game. Right, I think we were doubting a little bit. Nkunku, and then Mo Salah, never doubt his class there. With that goal, I mean, he was. I have to be fair. I think he was a bit absent most of the games. His first start was pretty horrible a
Salah.
couple of times. Yeah, Salah.
Yeah, he was.
But he came in with that goal.
Yeah, clutch.
Up front it was Isak, Haaland, and Vardy. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just happy that I went with Isak ahead of Watkins coming into the season because Isak is 0.5 million. I think their output is the same so far.
Yeah, but Watkins coming in a good fixture though, right now.
I mean that 0.5 lah. I Watkins missed a sitter, man. Do you see that?
He 2-seaters, bro.
Yeah, 2-seaters. I mean, he didn't look sharp. He might come back into form. I might regret it later, but the 0.5 million enabled a dream of having a Solanke debut season with Tottenham, only to be marred by injury into game week 2 for a player who played all 38 games last season.
So Lanky played all games, huh? All 38 games.
Yeah, he played all. I think the only striker who played all 38 games.
And one
last
game,
season,
after one game in Spurs, walao.
Yeah, Spurs. It's either Spurs or like they say there are 3 types of lies in this world. There are lies, goddamn lies, and bloody statistics. So, so statistics the whole day. Johnson with that assist for the opening goal.
Smodix. His name
But
is
he's on
Smodix.
my bench, and Barco non-existent, and I thought Rogers played pretty decent. All
Yep.
around, I think football was pretty fun this weekend. We saw United struggle against
That's why it's
top
fun.
team Brighton. I mean like the only thing, okay, I just wanna, I mean, like, since we're on this, right, I just wanna touch a little bit. I think United, I don't know, it's something got to do with the training or the setup, but they're always that half second too late to give away the good ball, to get a good ball across.
United.
If you watch the entire game, yeah, United. I don't know, it's got to do with the timing, with the chemistry or what, but they do get into good positions. It's just that they're always that half second too late to release the ball. Yeah, I just felt it could have been more. They've had disallowed goals. I wouldn't rule them out entirely just for the banter, but I think
Okay. What's your rating?
pretty decent team there. And Arne Slot, man, what has he brought to this Liverpool team? And it's gimmick too. They were playing a lot at the back. They had 92% pass completion.
Highest since
They were
2000.
very patient. But what was starkly different from last season was that when the ball got into the final third and when they started moving, everyone moved so fluidly.
Yeah.
What I love was when they received the ball and they immediately know how to push the ball into the space that the players were running into.
Yeah, I agree. The coaching.
So I think
Coaching
the
must
coaching. So I
be
think that
top.
was amazing. I watched the
Chelsea.
the other game which I thought was really thrilling was the Wolves versus Chelsea game.
Crazy
So in the
game.
first half, I thought it was like a basketball match, end to end. The new striker, what's his name? Larson.
Stan Larson. Yeah.
Stan
He looked
Larson
good.
looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
Ed Nouri was like an attacking midfielder, man.
He looked good.
Until I realized they were actually playing for at the back. Which is why in the second half they just got demolished, man.
Yeah.
So pretty good football all around. I think I want to go up a little bit from last week rating. Last week I gave like 5.25 something like that.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the decimals.
I can't remember.
It's such a huge.
I think higher.
It's such a huge algorithm. So I'm gonna go with slightly higher this week. I'm just gonna go with 5.983, man. 5.983.
All right.
Just gonna be better.
All
just a bit FOMO with all the high scoring teams, man. This season.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to our first discussion point. Anna?
Yeah. So discussion points. So this week, right? There were a couple of things that happened. We saw some teams, some players especially, top picks like Cole Palmer, Son Heung-min, Mo Salah, and other top midfielders returning. Right? We saw popular picks like your Ezes, your Nkunkus, your Mikulenkos, not really returning as well as we hoped that they would. And I came in last week saying that, if you want to watch this podcast and you want to see how we grow, I'm going into the strategy of trying to keep my transfers as much as possible. So the question here is, based on the performances of the players, is it time to review my strategy? Right? I've got Eze, I've got Nkunku, I've got Mikulenko. Now, you think it's worth spending the transfers, or should I just still stay with the strategy of keeping the transfers, man?
You got
What are your thoughts, bro?
okay. Let's go with Eze. I think it's a keep. Let's not go there. I think let's talk about the elephant in the room and
No,
Kunku.
let's don't even look at this. Like I mean, like we came into the season with some fundamentals. It's only game week 2. There's a lot of talks. There's a lot of like
Stick.
hype. Right? You didn't expect Cole Palmer to return, but at 10.5, 3 assists, 1 goal, that's just insane. Son Heung-min with 2 goals, that's also insane at 10 million price point. Saka, did he return this week? He did, right?
Yeah, just an assist.
Yeah, he did, and he's still a return, right?
Yeah.
So we were saying that at that 10 million price point, you might want to stay away from that, and that was what I did lah. So basically, I invested so much up front with like Isak, Haaland,
Salah.
and Solanke coming in
Solanke.
up front, like on my forwards, and I think that it was kind of a mistake. So should I ride the train hype or should I just stick to my?
Okay, like it's not a mistake. We don't know it's a mistake, right? Solanke is unlucky. You got unlucky with Solanke. He could have gotten a hat trick.
Yeah.
Against Everton. So, on hindsight,
not a mistake. Yeah.
On hindsight, you don't know lah. But I think it's fine. I don't know. You're talking about the strategy of trying to keep your free transfers. But
yeah.
If actually right, the mistake was if you wanted to do that right, you shouldn't have gone with Nkunku, right? It's too risky to hold long term.
I thought Nkunku was the only risky one in my team.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's
right. I thought Marco would have decent minutes. I thought Rogers looked decent. Rogers looked really decent. I really liked him. I really rate him.
He looked good.
But yeah, I mean, apart from that, AZ has not been returning. Although unlucky, I think I'm gonna hold him for a bit more.
He is unlucky. He's hit the post second game week.
But I'm just gonna share right now that I'm having a lot of difficulties trying to even roll the transfer this week. Tahan and roll the transfer this week, especially with all the price movements, man.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that one? Like a lot,
For me, right, it's every year that at the start. So for me, right, as much as I want to hold the free transfers too, I think like the fact that if your player is dropping in price, right, you should just ship him out. Especially if you think that he's not an option anymore. Like Nkunku. Spoiler alert, I saw him already this morning before 9:30 AM. Because I thought I can play Rogers, right? Ahead of him. I can bench him. That's my thinking lah. But after watching last night, right, he only came on for Palmer. So even like Neto came on for Modric, Felix came on for Jackson. He's not even like, if he's like coming on for Palmer, right, which is not a good thing. So I feel like he's not an option anymore. And I don't want to take the price drop. So that's why I think like, and also one more reason, bro. Like you have so many expensive players this season, right? A lot of like, so in the end of the season, right, you will want a decent team value. So you may need a decent team value to fit in your Haaland, your Salahs, your Fodens, you know what I mean? So I feel like chasing price changes right now is fine. So that's my thinking. What do you think?
Okay, my personal opinion is, I've never really chased these price changes, but I understand at the start of this season, your every 0.1 drop really makes a difference, especially at the start, with not a lot of price increase, a lot of price drops. But I kind of beg to differ on the Nkunku point. I feel that at least for me, I feel like I want to hold on to him a little bit more.
Why?
I still have Rogers on the bench. I think there are rotation options that I can use. I think they're still there. I feel that the reason why he came on for Palmer was because Palmer really contributed what he contributed, right? So it's an opportunity to get more players on the pitch, and there's not and they haven't tried him at that position in that setup yet. You get what I mean?
To be fair,
the reason why
preseason he has he's been playing.
Yes, I mean like, but with this Madueke, with this wider and Jackson. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. And he was involved in the Conference League game midweek, so that's probably minutes in such a big team. But I think on the left flank, I mean, he's got too much quality for him to be overlooked like that.
Yeah, but you're not. So you're going to bench him right anyway in game 3.
I probably hold on to him and probably bench him with Rogers ahead. But I feel that if there's anyone in that lineup, but I might be wrong because I said if there's anyone, it'd be Nicholas Jackson. But again, if we were to,
he played well.
If you think about decent, he played very well. Yeah, he did.
I think he wants his number 9 to link up more. I think Nkunku is not that mole of link up number 9. So I feel like Jackson is pretty near. I feel that's my thinking.
Yeah. I think Nkunku will play more on the left flank. if that goes by, if
But
that goes anywhere.
but there's
There's
Didi
Neto as
Gonzalez.
well there. It's
Yeah,
crazy, it's crazy.
yeah,
But
I cannot.
I don't know, man. I've got enough money. 9.5 million right now. If I do him,
9 now.
because I got 6.5. Sorry, 8.5 million.
So
to
okay, if you were to sell him, who will be the guy to buy in the short
I don't
list?
know, man. At 8.5 million, who do we got?
You don't have to go up there, what? There's Bruno lah, but you can go. You
Yeah,
can
lah.
go
But
down.
I mean, like close to that price
Lucho
range.
ah, Jota.
Actually, Jota lah. But Jota is actually at 7.6 million. So that
7.6.
0.1 lah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that 0.1
If-
like.
Yeah, stay tuned for the part 2 of the podcast on Thursday night if you want to know who I sold Nkunku for.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we?
But anyway, I just want to say that I might have to review my strategy. I'm having a lot of difficulties trying to keep my transfers. I think I want to chase some points. I want to chase some price changes. But let me know, man, what you guys think. I think my team is still pretty fine with holding on and then like hodling until like game week 5 or 6, and then I do my
I think fair.
wild card.
Let me see your team. Yeah, Vardy. You got Vardy, you know? So
Yeah,
yeah,
I've got
Vardy will probably play lah.
Vardy.
Vardy will play lah. I don't know. Can I?
I
It's
think
fine.
Mikolenko and Kunku 0.2. Salah will probably go up by another 0.1.
The good thing
I
about
don't know,
Mikolenko,
man.
right? I mean, we had a discussion on Telegram, right? I feel like last season, remember Pickford didn't start well, so then everyone saw him. Then he
Yeah.
started to keep clean sheet. So there's still hope, like Sean Dash is not Mark, like he's not a lousy manager. He will come back, like, and also Brainwave he should be back soon, right? Have you checked on his injury status? No.
Coming back soon to Liverpool.
Well, he 18
I don't know, man.
million,
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with you. But anyway, let me know. Any of guys of you still having? Okay, any one of you still have your 2 free transfers coming into this game week?
Should have.
Right, let's start with that. Anyone here has 2 free transfers?
pretty
Anyone
sure.
here? Darren, let us know. You want to keep your 5 free transfers, right? Have you done anything?
Darren
Right.
hasn't.
Just
Darren-
shouting out to you right now. Right. So that's the
No,
top
he
point for
He sold Kwanzaa to
the
Luis
first one.
in Game 1.
He did that, man. He did that.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to our next talking point here. Premium midfielders return. Right. So we saw some new price changes this season. Premium midfielders were a notch higher than what they used to be. They used to be an average of like 9 million. Now they are at close to 10 million on average. But right, the FPL towers have got it right. They've all returned. Cole Palmer, Son Heung-min, Kevin De Bruyne, Bukayo Saka, and even at 12.5 million, we have Mo Salah still returning points. Who's your pick, man? Who's your top pick? Who's your prime pick?
Cole Palmer, bro. He was amazing, bro. Like, seriously, at that, we hasn't seen him play centrally, right? Like the way Moresca plays second half, right? The way the ball. Remember you said about Man U, right? The one pass shot, right? Chelsea is the opposite. The pass was crits. They were just attacking everything, man. And the way that Palmer bossed the game, his decision making, bro. He's 10.5, right? Bro, I think he's good, man. And a lot.
But
and
I think it's Wolverhampton Wanderers, man. Like Ed Nori looked good in the first half. They went head to head. I thought Mosquera was decent, but then I didn't realize they were playing 4 at the back, right? And then like they were
but
literally
Wolves,
like I think
like Wolves are good.
it
They're
is
season Premier League team. They're not like Ipswich.
no, the centre backs were just
Too naive.
too naive. I think they don't have proper. They've removed from Gilman with Ruben Neves covering with as to Mosquera and like Lemina as your captain. I mean, it's quite a huge downgrade.
Wait, I want to ask, who owns Cole Palmer? His EO is almost as much as Salah. Like he's 37, Salah is 40. Who the hell owns Cole Palmer? He's the reason for my red arrow. 17 points. So I don't know who the hell all the casuals is. Like,
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
probably. Man, damn it, bro.
I see a lot of unexpected names in the leagues. So they probably own Cole Palmer. You think he's prime picking?
I think he's prime. I think out of the names you mentioned later, your Saka's, your Son, your De Bruyne, I think he's got to be up there at that. Assuming he's on penalties. Yeah.
And he's going to start every game.
Yeah. You don't think so?
But I think, I got to say, I think Son Heung-min
is
overlooked.
Okay.
Not underlook, overlook. I think his price is pretty decent. He's still a talisman for Tottenham. I mean, if you want to go differential and put some money on that, I think
So you
if Tottenham
but
have a decent run of games, I will go with Son Heung-min
over Palmer?
as a differential.
No, but let's do some rating. Son over Palmer? I don't think so,
Wait,
right?
I'm just gonna think out loud first, and then I think De Bruyne as well has been class.
Oh, he looked good, man. But it's
He looked real class. Yeah, it's first game also he did decent. Right,
Yeah.
the first game against Chelsea, he did decent as well.
Yeah.
He didn't turn orange in the second half. He was still he was still pretty decent. Hasn't gotten his haircut yet, but still producing the moments of magic. I think he's at what 9.5 million. De
Yeah.
Bruyne.
Yeah, 9.5.
Pretty decently priced as well,
Yeah.
right? For someone of that quality. But again, you have Foden on the wings waiting to come on.
Foden was
But
ill,
it
right?
could be
I don't think Foden will play.
yeah,
big.
yeah.
I think he'll play centrally. Because of Bernardo Silva
Yeah,
was
that's why I
pretty
say
central.
Foden for probably replacing Bernardo Silva or De Bruyne. Like there's that rotation risk, so it's quite a challenge there. But I'll hold I still reserve my
counter to Son, right? Is he will
Mm.
play out wide, right, when Solanke comes back. He wouldn't get his first goal when he pressed as a centre forward.
We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, I know,
man,
but
last
you're comparing
season.
with Palmer. Palmer is. I know when you say talisman, I'm thinking no. I think Palmer is more talismanic than Son.
But it's Chelsea, yeah.
He discussed.
That's the only
six
downside.
goals, bro. Oh, but Madueke, man. Let's talk about Madueke, man. What the hell's happening, man? How he's a left footer, right? All his goals right leg. All his shoot is
No,
his
bro.
right leg.
From the first half, I Nuri was having trouble keeping up with.
No, but he's clinical. The way he's clinically finished was that's crazy, man.
I think once one game is such a small sample size,
Shout
I
out
wouldn't
to
rush. Yeah, shout out to who?
ABK. Remember last season he shouted at Madueke in the Chelsea double.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
There's just too many players in the Chelsea squad for rotations to happen.
But right
And
wing.
I think
right wing. Who else? Besides Madueke?
I mean, he could still push Palmer out. Decide to go to 4-3-3. You know, with Palmer and Nkunku, Jackson, try that out again.
Okay, that's fine. We
don't know. I mean, against it worked. It works against Wolverhampton because they had such marauding fullbacks. Matt Doherty and Ed Nori. Right.
Yeah.
Even Mudryk looked decent in the first half against Matt Doherty.
Bro, I forgot. They're gonna buy Jadon Sancho, bro. Stay tuned.
Who?
Chelsea, they're linked to Jadon Sancho, so that's another.
It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I do not disagree that he's class, but at 10.5 million, I think it'd be harder for me to own both him and Salah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Salah becomes right. I want to ask you, like Salah becomes more or less appealing if Haaland and also like all these 10 million midfielders pop out. Like Foden can easily become last season's Foden and he'll be in the conversation with Palmer. Then there's Saka. So
he will.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Salah has to overscore them, no? Overscore them to hold his price tag. What? So yeah, it's something to take note on Salah.
But I think as the season goes, right, I might go with a 4-5-1 with just Haaland up front. 5.5 million strikers.
Oh, 5.5 million?
Invest. Yeah, 5.5 million striker, maybe Vardy and like Yao Pedro and Haaland, and then shape up in a 4-5-1.
Yeah, maybe.
Reinvest in the midfield.
All right, let's move on to the last point. You have 20 minutes.
Right. So who? Cole Palmer? Your prime picking for...
If you ask me right now, I think Foden will be in the conversation because he's cheaper than... He's 9.5, right? Foden will be in the conversation. Come game week 4 and 5. That will be my prediction because I'm a Foden fanboy. So, but right now, Cole, you?
Foden fanboy. I don't know. I'm just I don't want to get into this discussion because I've got Salah there, and it just doesn't enable me to move anywhere near any of these. But if I were to prioritize one transfer, I think in game week 5, I would plan to bring Saka in first.
Saka is fair.
Yeah. I'll put Saka. For me, I'll prioritize Saka over Palmer.
Actually, I'm there. Because I own Saka. I'm overlooking Saka because I already own him. But I think Saka over Palmer still. Or the team, right? It's because of the team.
Yep. And then the last discussion for this week is like what I mentioned earlier. The only striker to haul this week was Haaland, followed by Yao Pedros, and I think we got a couple of 2-pointers for the rest of the strikers out there. The questions here is, should we reinvest our assets or our funds from our forwards to more prime pickings in midfield? What are your thoughts, Lokman?
The answer is yes. Because, okay, let's say I'm wildcarding now, right? I will easily, watching Yao Pedro play against Man U, he'll be in my wildcard draft. I will probably go with someone like Muniz still, because he's still showing underlying stats. This if I'm wildcarding, okay? Like Muniz, Pedro, and Haaland will be roughly my wildcard draft. But if you're not wildcarding, obviously Isak, the likes of Isak, Watkins, they are definitely not a seller. They're not, they're still showing enough. Especially Watkins, right? He doesn't look sharp, right, bro? But he still got 2 big chances. Right? He could easily, he scored one of them, we won't be talking about it. So right now, I feel like it's a worry, but not much of a worry. But wildcarding, be different story.
I think also like it's too early in the season. It's just 2 game weeks. People are overreacting a little.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, everyone needs to find their footing a little bit. Not every team gets a new manager and hit their foot running. Except for top teams only. But anyway, nah. Those banter aside. But I think it's still early. If you have him, I don't think it's an immediate sell. I think the underlyings are there. Like to win games, you need good strikers. So I think you at least need to have one more apart from Haaland.
You think so?
Right. I feel so.
Anyway, I was watching Isak against what's the team, Bournemouth, right? Actually, he looked good. I feel like he played well. I mean, Newcastle was under the cosh. I think Bournemouth played well, but Isak still shows. I still think he's better than Watkins. Like in IRL and fantasy.
But I think I test, right? Like, okay, Watkins don't look too good. But low-key deep inside, right? With the swing of fixtures for Aston Villa, right? I'm very, very concerned of not having him. Like,
I feel
I already
actually
made my bet in game week 1. Didn't return. I felt I should have gone with him.
Actually, low-key, right? If you have Isak, right? I'm saying he's not worried, right? But if you want to go Isak to Watkins, right, with a free transfer, right? I would say go for it. Don't wait until he scores then get for him. It's still Watkins, right? I think you should do it, bro. You got free transfer.
It's another dynamic. I want my strategy is to keep my transfers to game week 5. Right, so
it's okay, bro.
I want to.
You can change your strategy.
I know it's okay, but I want to see how it goes. Right, I can't be like every week playing the same way. I mean, there's a reason.
Okay,
I think the fixtures are decent. If I were to keep doing this, then I won't have that mini wildcard early on, and I think that will be a bit more beneficial.
Yeah, fair.
Right, especially when the Fulham games turn and I need to clean up my Jack Robinson, my ESRs.
Jack Robinson, bet who?
What's the Robinson?
Anthony lah. Jack Robinson is the Sheffield United.
Anthony Robinson. Anthony
Robinson look good though. He could have another assist for Muniz. You know.
Exactly. What I'm saying is that when the fixtures turn for Fulham, I mean they have pretty decent fixtures. You want to fix those. You want to fix those at least. So
okay.
What is the overall ranking for number 1 and what is his team and his transfers? Oh no, this is for another point here. Okay, we received some questions on the Telegram group as well, right? And we covered maybe the discussion on Cole Palmer, Madueke, this one. I think that's a question from, what's his name? Aaron Chen. So thank you for that one. I think Wolves defense is a bit it's a bit shaky at the moment. Target them as well as Everton defense for now. Will you agree with me on that one?
I think, right, Wolves, right, I bet Gary O'Neill that he's a good enough manager to correct the wrong. He might go to a back 3 after this, and I feel like he's savvy enough to, like, you know, to cover up shop for the time being. So I wouldn't say Wolves is the target . Who are they playing anyway?
And Matt Doherty and Ed Nouri are the perfect wing backs for 5.
Yeah. So I'm feeling they go back 3, they won't be so open anymore. So I don't think they're like, you know.
Yeah,
that's my take.
So we will be back on Thursday to answer the rest of the questions.
Yeah.
Right. We will also be going live hopefully by 10:45. There's a cutoff. If you can come on earlier at 10:30, we'll let you know in the Telegram chat as usual. But before we end today's episode, let's just go through our very special league, right, that we run apart from the apart from our FPL Kopi Talks League. And this league is called the Mana?
Slowly,
Wait,
it's okay.
give me
Take
one
your
sec.
time. So we're running an
One
SG
sec, one sec.
Podcasters League.
And then?
So we are running an SG Podcaster League. We invite like those. We did a podcast with Lepa Wapa before the season. So we promoted this pod on that podcast. So we want to go through the top three, right, bro?
Correct. So check it out. Check out Lepak Bapak episode first. We were on there. I think it's a fun
if you
one.
understand Malay, of course.
Yeah. If you don't understand, get your Malay friends to help you understand. The objective of this SG Podcasters League is not only to promote football, a fantasy Premier League, but also to get a platform for all the podcasters as well to get on board, to have some fun together and play the game together, and of course listen to us if you want to do it. So this week I think there are a couple of good movements up there. Congratulations, Firoz. So Firoz is one of the founders of Lepak Bapak lah. So basically, right, Firoz on Saturday, 6:25 p.m. he messaged me. Say, bro, I forgot lah to do my transfers. Then I said, next time put alarm lah, bro. I did, but I snooze.
You snooze?
Bro, you know what? I got only one thing to say to you, bro.
But yeah.
You snooze, you lose, bro.
Yeah, but he got Luis Diaz, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, Luis Diaz. Pretty decent. I mean, congratulations to stay top 10. Both of us not there, so you're doing pretty decent. New faces in the top 3, right?
Familiar name
in
in the
third
top place.
place. Very familiar. This guy named Abdullah bin Kamarudin. With Easy A, this is our third member. Monster Game Week, 92 points. I think the trick here, right, is like to stay away from the pot a little bit. You probably
the shackles are
do
out,
well,
right? The shackles are free.
Yeah, man.
How do you stay with
ABK,
that shit, bro?
Easy A. He's got Henderson, Robinson, Van der Ven, Smith Rowe, Gordon, Salah. That's like 30 points there, man. Like that midfield look nice with the 3 10s there, man.
Okay, sorry. Just one thing to take note, right? I forgot to mention. Like the bonus point system this season, right? You can see the effect already. Like Smith Rowe, Gordon, I think Morgan Gibbs White also. Just one goal, 10 points. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the bonus point system is a bit swingy this season. So yeah, something to take note. Sorry for the
swingy. Congratulations, ABK. You're in third place, 92 points this week. In second place, we've got Yazid Nordin from Rachon Rangers. He dropped by 1 position this week with a pretty decent score of 78 points as well. Henderson in goal, Alexander Arnold, Luis and Poro in defense. Luis Diaz and Mo Salah returning. He still got Jacob Murphy and Nkunku returning 1 point, and captaincy on Haaland with Isak and Wood not returning this week. Congratulations, Yazid Nordin, for keeping in the top 3 position. And in first place, we got the boy who cried goal. We don't know you personally, but if you know us,
Kopi Talks.
I mean, you should just shout us out or drop us a DM so we know who you are. I
join the Telegram
team name, man. Join the Telegram group, man.
Yeah, join the Telegram.
I gotta shout out the team name, Gobi Okosong, bruh. Perfect for FPL Kopi Talks, man. Perfect for Kopi. I don't know why I didn't think. Probably because I do support Man United.
Triple
He's
captain.
got 112 points, triple captain on Haaland, and he still got 9 points on the bench on Aina. Could have been a world of a difference if he had just picked him ahead of Howard, and I think that was probably a 50-50 option for
probably
him.
Not. Probably a mistake.
Yeah, no, I mean like probably a 50-50 option, and then like could have gone with Aina. But anyway, 112 points, monster game week.
Bro.
Congratulations, keep the form going. And if
Good
you
job, bro.
find any content on our pod that you find useful, then invite your friends lah. This is the Telegram link right here. You can just click on it. We run an FPL Kopi Talk Prize League, where the winner of the season will win a fantasy. We win a Premier League jersey, fan grade jersey of your choice, right?
Yeah, remember. Okay, so before we end, right, I would like to welcome all the new listeners. I'm sure that I know there are new listeners. Some of my friends hit me up. They started listening because they are still hungry at the start of the season. So if you guys if you guys like the pod, do share, do like my social posts on IG, on TikTok. We're on TikTok, we're on X also, and also share the Telegram channel to everyone who is playing FPL. Thank you very much
Yep,
for the
and
support.
if you're listening to us, again, a very, very good and manageable objective for this season. Don't chase the OR, don't chase the rankings. You can chase the points, but I think, like what we've mentioned in past seasons as well, FPL is a marathon, it's not a sprint, right? The best objective that you can set yourself is to complete the 38 games this season. See how you go, see how things go, take it 1 week at a time. Listen to our podcast, share our podcast with your friends, and I really hope, sincerely hope that we can partner you with your journey, man. It's a game we love, it's a game that we enjoy, and we want to share that love with all of you guys out there. Right?
All right.
So we see you on Thursday.
We'll be back on Thursday night for the live stream and for the questions. Just hit us on the socials. For any questions, just ask us. Thank you, Anwar.
Thank you, Lokman. We FPL Kopi Talks signing out. Bye-bye.
You're listening to FPL Kopi Talks. Right here. Right now.